morning. Wait, no. Good afternoon. I don't know what time it is. We're back in Brookings, game 4 versus the Bismarck Capitals. They will be in red. We are back in our whites as usual. Jackson's going to need a new jersey. We're in our whites so much they are filthy. Got 4 minutes about until the game kicks off, so I'm going to mute it and we'll be back here in a moment.
So the face-off taken by Baylor, Hudson on the, trying to put pressure on it. Axel with the puck on the boards trying to work it up. Baylor coming over with Hudson, and looks like Bismarck's going to take it in. They're just going to chip it, get it down low. And Rosie's going to cover that up and get the first whistle of the game. Face-off going from Baylor. Puck going back and forth down there in the corner. Axel trying to get a stick on it. Cross ice pass, and that gets broken up there by Beckham. And then Bismarck's just going to send this and wrap this around. Axel gets it around one, and he's got room to skate it up, and he's going to skate this up. And he skates this in, still with it, and fires a shot, and that's going to sneak in for a goal. All right, so there we go. Axel. So that will be the first lead of the tournament for the Scouts. So face-off taken by Tyler. Tyler's trying to skate it down and in. And he goes cross ice over to Ivan. And Bismarck's going to break this out now, and they're going to skate this down. Bismarck fires a shot, and that's going to go off Rosie's stick and into the corner. Bismarck shoveling it there in the crease. And Ella has it trying to get it up to Tyler. Tyler's going to go cross ice with it, and nobody was there. Ivan getting a stick on it with Bismarck. Bismarck fires a shot, and that goes wide. Ella trying to work it up, and she can't quite get it past. John comes down, and John loses it on the boards, and he fires it up off of, and now he's got room to skate. And Tyler is going to be about 6 feet offsides on that one, and we're going to switch it up. Face off by Max. Puck goes over to Ari. And Ari's going to be offsides and draw that whistle. So we're just going to move it to the other dot and do it all over again. Dylan with it, we're trying to work it up on the boards. Max trying to get there, but he can't. Jackson trying to keep the puck pinned against the board, soft shot, and that's going to hit the back of the goal. And Hoagie's going to come up with it. And Hoagie's going to get it over to Max. Max gets it over to Ari. Ari couldn't quite hang on to it. Jackson trying to keep the momentum, and they lose it. And Bismarck's going to turn this around. Hoagie pushes it towards the boards. Puck gets deflected and goes further into the corner. Jackson gets taken out from behind, and the puck's going to get sent back down into the corner. Bismarck's going to skate this around, and finally they're just going to chip this in deep. Hoagie with it, and Jackson got it now, and he's going to skate past it, and that puck's going to get sent back in, and Hoagie's going to try to work it up the boards. That gets trapped in a Bismarck skater's foot. Centering pass, that gets cut down in the middle. And now Hoagie's got some room, and he's going to skate this up, and he's going to lose it right there at the red line. A lot of bodies falling there. Axel trying to step up at the red line, and Ari trying to keep it in. He gets tangled up there, and Axel trying to get a stick on it to slow the rush down, and then Bismarck's going to skate this in. Bismarck fires a shot, and that's going to go in, and that's going to tie it up 1-1. Face off in the middle. Hudson and Beckham were trying to push it up. Now Beller's got it on his stick. Beller's going to skate this down and around. He loses it there down in the corner. Axel steps up and he just pushes it down deep. Hudson's going to get pinned against the boards. Puck comes out. Beller has it. Doesn't have it. And now Bismarck's going to skate this down. Axel tries to slow the rush down and fires another shot, and that's going to go for another goal, so that'll take it to 2-1. Face off in the middle, and John gets a stick on it, and that's just going to get sent down deep. Bismarck trying to work the puck around. Ivan had it and then lost it. Now Bismarck's going to skate this down, and they're going to chip it deep. Addie with it. She pushes it over to Ivan. Ivan trying to skate up with it. Ivan skates up with it. Ivan on the rush, he loses it and skating into traffic, and Bismarck is going to transition this back, and they're going to skate this in, fire a shot, and Rosie's going to cover that up. Face-off won by Bismarck, and they're going to fire a shot in, and that's going to hit a stick and get sent down to the corner. Breakout pass doesn't connect, and Ari sticking with it. And Ari's got some speed, and he's going to skate down. And Ari centering pass, and that's going to get sent down to right in front of the goalie, and he's going to quickly cover that up. Face-off won by Bismarck, and they're going to quickly transition this up and into the zone. Centering pass there, and good stick there by Hoagie to break that up. Breakout pass sent back up and then slapped right back down. Dylan trying to get it, and he loses it. Another shot, and that's going to go wide. Centering pass hits a stick, and that's going to pop out. Another shot, and that's going to go in, and that's going to take the score to 3-1. Bismarck with the puck going, they're starting to move the puck now. Scouts chasing it down into the corner. Bismarck moving the puck. Good read there by Axel to break that pass up, and now Hudson trying to get it up to Baylor, and they don't connect 6 feet apart, and now we're going to be offsides. Ugh. Face off by Baylor, and puck's going back and forth there at the blue line. And we're going to get a puck out of play. Opie showing some additional talents with those hands. So Axel with the puck now trying to get it out. That gets picked by Bismarck, and puck going back and forth. And then Bismarck has it, trying to work it over. Scouts D collapses, and now up comes Hudson. He's going to try to skate this up. Hudson entering the zone with speed. He fires a shot and that goes wide. Beckham trying to get a stick on it to keep it in. He can't. Bismarck clears. Centering pass that gets doesn't quite connect with Baylor as it gets pushed back in by Bismarck. Puck's down there on the near side corner. Breakout pass, and icing's waved off, and Rosie's just going to cover that up. Face off taken by Tyler, and puck gets sent back. Ella with it now, and Ella's going to wrap it around. She's going to reverse directions, and she tries to get it off her stick, and she does. And now we got a puck loose in the neutral zone, and Tyler and John trying to keep it in, and they push it in a little bit. And Bismarck's going to fling this out. Addie's going to get there, and Addie's going to bounce this off the boards, and Bismarck's going to pick that off. John on the back check to slow down that rush, and Tyler with it now. Tyler gets caught from behind, and he's just going to push it softly in. And Bismarck bounces off the boards past our wingers, and now they're on a 3-on-2 rush. And Bismarck's going to be offsides. Puck goes against the boards. Max chips it out, trying to get it to himself. Jackson is able to keep it in. Jackson tries to get over to Max. Max with it now. Max trying to skate it in. Max over to Ari, and they just don't connect. Ari with it, trying to get it to Max behind the net. Max can't quite hang on to it. And Bismarck's going to work it around, and then Bismarck's going to just skate this out. Dylan trying to keep it in, and then Bismarck gets it in, and they got to regroup as our touch pass just gets it out of the zone. Ari trying to get pressure on it. Max comes up with the loose puck, tries to kick it over to Jackson. Ari doesn't connect with the pass. Now Bismarck's going to reverse directions. Dylan with the puck behind the net, and he's trying to work it up to Jackson. Jackson with some space now, and Jackson's just going to send this down the boards, and that's going to so Ari's going to draw the interference penalty here after taking the big hit. And the Scouts get to go on the power play here with 5:09 left in the first period. Face off won by Baylor. James gets a shot off, and that's going to get gloved by the goalie. So we'll do this over again. Baylor on the face-off. Hudson with skating after it. And he's going to get his pocket picked, and Bismarck's going to skate this down, drop past it, and they're going to fire a shot. That's going to go off Rosie. Axel is going to skate up with it. Axel gets it over to Hudson. Hudson fires a shot on net, and that's going to get gobbled up, and we're going to get a whistle. Face-off taken by Tyler. Puck goes back to Axel, and Axel just sends it to wrap around the boards. Tyler trying to get a stick on it. He does on the forecheck. Puck gets over John there, and Bismarck's going to try to transition this out. Bismarck transitions this out, and they're going to send this down deep. Ivan's going to come up with the loose puck down low, and he's going to try to get this up to Tyler, and he does. John is following behind, and Ivan trips John, and now Bismarck's going to transition this back, and they fire a shot. And that puck's going to get broken up there in the middle. James has it with space. James gets it over to Tyler. Tyler skates this in and loses it, and Bismarck transitions this out. John has it now, and John's going to try to skate this up. He's going to get tied up there at the blue line, and he's going to lose it. Ivan comes over. Puck comes out. Scouts have to regroup. Ivan has it, and he's going to skate this into traffic and lose the puck, and he's going to get it back here, and Ivan fires a shot, and that goes wide. Baylor with it. Ivan gets it back. Tyler to Ivan. Ivan fires a shot. Good save by their goalie, and that's going to get shuffled to the corner. Now Bismarck's going to skate this down. Bismarck with the corner, slap shot, and that's going to hit the side of the net. Baylor with the puck now. Baylor loses it there, and Bismarck's trying to skate this in, and they're going to fire a shot, and that's going to go off the glove. And Bismarck comes up with the rebound. And as Bismarck works the puck around, and they're going to score, and that's going to take it to 4-1. Face-off goes to the boards, and we're just going to pass this up to the other team, and they're going to try to clear it. Max with it, battling against the boards, and Bismarck's going to take this and turn this around, and they're going to fire a shot. That's going to go into the behind the net. Hoagie has it, and he's going to skate this up and out now. Hoagie's going to build some speed up. Hoagie's going to enter the zone, and he's going to fire a shot, and that's going to get sent behind the net. And the Scouts are going to slap shot, and that's going to hit the post and go wide. Scouts working up the puck, Baylor with it, and Baylor can't quite keep a stick on it. Beckham pokes it back, pass to Max. Max fires a shot, and we get a goal. There we go. So great puck movement there by the Scouts results in a goal. So maybe we can get this moving a little bit. A lot of bodies falling there at the center ice, and icing's waved off. Looks like we're going D to D pass. Puck's down there in the corner, Axel working it. Axel now with it, and Axel's going to go cross ice to Beckham. Beckham with it, and going back, puck's going back and forth, and we're going to get an offsides on Bismarck. Bismarck wins the face-off, and they're going to enter the zone. Good stick there by Axel to slow down that shot. Puck's going back and forth. James with it. Axel following him up, and Axel's got some room, and he's going to skate this in. Axel tries to skate this in, and he's going to get tied up, and that's going to do it for the end of the first period with the Scouts down 4-2. So as we come back out here to start the second, face-off goes to the far side, and that's going to get sent down. Max with the puck, Max working the puck back to Ella. Ella goes to Addie, and Addie quick backhand, try to get it up to Hudson, and Hudson fires a shot, and that's going to get covered up. Or sorry, Jackson.
Sounds like.
Face off taken by Tyler. Ari worked down in the corner. That pass goes to Ella. Ella can't quite connect with John. John down there battling in the corner. Puck comes out to Tyler. Tyler gets, John has it, hard shot, and that's going to go to the other side. And now Bismarck's, or excuse me, they're going to transition out. Cross ice pass, and that's going to hit the post and go out. And Rosie's going to cover that rebound up. There they go. Face off won by Bismarck. Bismarck fires a shot, and that's going to get sent deflected behind the net. Bismarck moving the puck around, and they're going to fire a shot, and that's going to go high and over the net. Another shot goes deflected behind the net, and Scouts are going to have a breakout pass, and Hudson's going to bounce it off the boards. So we got a 2-on-1 rush here to Beckham. And Beckham doesn't. And Beckham gets laid out from behind, and a lot of bodies falling now. It's a hard shot, and that's going to go wide of the net. Hoagie trying to get this out, and he can't. Beckham with it, and he gets tripped up. Hudson gets trapped. So it looks like the Scouts are going to go, what? So it looks like the Scouts are going to go on the power play here. Face off in the middle goes, and the puck goes to Ivan. Ivan tries to get a shot off, but can't. And now the puck's in the corner. James able to keep it in, and he stick handles it one too many times. And now we got a breakaway here. And that shot, and that goes wide. Max with it now. Max is going to skate this up. Max skates this in. Ivan following him. Ivan, one stick handle too many, and he's going to get it sent down to the corner. And Bismarck's able to clear the zone, and puck goes back to James, and we are going to be offsides on that rush. If we've had 10 toes, we've certainly shot 5 of them off. Tyler on the face-off now, and the puck's going to get sent out. Ella with it, and she's just going to fire it down. Puck's going to get wrapped around. And puck's going to go D to D. Ella can't quite get her stick on it. John comes over, he's battling against the near side boards. Puck comes loose. And looks like we're going to get a delayed penalty on So face off taken by Tyler, puck's in front of the net. Ari trying to get it out. Tyler gets it on his stick, and Tyler just soft dumps it off the boards. Bismarck goes cross ice and sends it in. Addie with it, and she's going to pass this around the boards to, I guess, the other team, and the puck's Tyler's able to get a poke check on it to clear it, and Ella trying to clear it. She can't. Puck gets around her. Addie steps up and hits it out. Hard shot, and that's going to get shoveled off to the side by Rosie. Addie with it, and she's going to lose it. Another shot there. Puck's going to get sent down low. Bismarck with the puck. Good back check by Tyler. Slap shot, and puck's going to get sent down low. Another shot, and that's going to get covered up by Rosie. Face off, won by Bismarck. Bismarck's going to fire a shot, and that's going to get covered up by Rosie. Bismarck wins another face-off, and that shot's going to go wide and behind the net. Loose puck comes out. Beckham's on a foot race, and he gets kind of tripped up, and then Bismarck's going to be able to clear this out. Hudson battling at the center ice, and Hoagie's going to throw this up, I guess, to the other team, and the puck's going to go against the board. Baylor comes up with it. And puck's going back and forth there, and Baylor comes up with the loose puck. Baylor over to Hudson. Hudson shoots and scores! There we go. So that'll take it to 4-3. So good things happen when you move the puck. And puck's at center ice, going back and forth. Baylor with it. Baylor gets it over to the boards. Hudson's going to have it, and he's going to send it down. No icing on that. Hoagie's had it for a second at the blue line, and he loses it. Bismarck enters the zone, and they're going to fire a shot, and that's going to miss the net, and that's going to go wide. Hudson gets a stick on it on that bad pass, and Beckham has it. Beckham's going to stick with it. Beckham gets it over to Hudson. Hudson shoots and scores. There we go. Great play. Then that'll tie the game 4-4. So 2 great assists and 2 goals by Hudson. And now we got ourselves a tie game. Scouts look like they got a little life left in them. Ivan with it. Ivan gets it up to, tries to get it up to Max. They can't quite connect. Ivan with it now. Ivan moves it around 1. Ivan fires a shot and scores. There we go. And now we got 5.
Wow, what a difference a few seconds.
Yeah. So great shot by Ivan to put us up by 1, and now Bismarck's going to take a timeout. So Scouts, looks like they got some renewed life in them here. Axel with the pass or puck up the boards, and Bismarck's going to send this down deep. Axel trying to get it over to, or James gets it over to Jackson. Jackson trying to skate this up. Ivan following, Max following. Max gets has some room, and his soft pass gets picked off, and Ivan coming over breaks that pass up. James trying to stick with it, and Bismarck trying to get it in. Puck goes to Axel. Axel gets it up to Ivan. Ivan's going to skate this up. Ivan skates this into the middle, loses the puck, and Bismarck's going to quickly transition this. And then looks like Ivan comes up with a loose puck, and he's going to fire a shot, and that's going to get covered up. And the Scouts are going to put some fresh legs out there. Scouts on the puck goes into the middle, and now Bismarck's going to skate this down. Hard shot by Bismarck, and that is going to go wide. Addie's going to have it, and Addie's going to try to get this up to Tyler, and they don't connect. Hard shot, and that's going to go high and over the net. Bismarck skates this in. Puck comes out to John. John has it, and Tyler is right behind him. Tyler back to John. John has it, and couldn't figure out what he was going to do, and now Bismarck's going to skate this down. Puck gets sent down. Addie with it. Addie tries to get up to Ari. Ari chips it past skater. Puck goes. Tyler comes over. He doesn't get missed the puck. Bismarck comes up with it. Tyler gets it over to Ari. Tyler centering pass to, and now Bismarck's going to skate this down. Bismarck fires a shot, and that's going to go off the boards. And now Ari with it on the breakout. And Bismarck's going to be offsides. Baylor with the puck. Puck going back and forth there at the blue line. Bismarck had a tag up. Bismarck with the puck. They're going to fire a shot, and that's going to, looks like, go behind the net. Puck comes loose and comes out. He's holding him. Baylor with the puck at center ice, and he's going to lose it there. And Bismarck's going to just send this down deep. Dylan tried to get it up to Hudson. They don't connect, and the puck's going to get wrapped around. Bismarck fires a shot, and that's going to hit a stick and get sent down to the corner. Dylan with the puck, that's going to get intercepted. Bismarck's going to skate this in. That shot's going to go wide. Centering pass, that's deflected. Another centering pass, doesn't connect. Hard shot, good save by Rosie to get a pad on it. That's going to bounce. Long shot, and that's going to be gloved by Rosie. Face off won by Bismarck. Their skater trips and falls, and then he just hits it cross ice. Scouts have to retreat to go get it. Puck's getting sent against the boards down in the corner. Ivan with it now. Ivan's going to try to skate this up. He loses it. Bismarck's going to send this in. That's going to get cut down in the middle somewhere. Loose puck, and that shot's going to go wide. Max down there, good pressure by Max to get that puck. And Ivan comes up with that loose puck. Ivan's going to skate this up. Ivan skates this up and still has it, loses it, and then puck's against the boards. Max with it. Max tries to get it back to James. James can't quite get onto it. James is going to get hooked. Axel with it. Axel got it. And so the Scouts go on the power play here with 3:04 left in the second. Not sure what the pause is, but I think the scorekeeper wasn't ready with it, so we'll let them get sorted out, and then we'll get going. Scouts with John with the puck. John trying to get it into the middle. John battling down there in the corner. John trapped by one. Looks like the puck's going to get transition back. Bismarck's got it, and they're going to skate this down. Addy picks it off and gets it up to John. John's going to try to skate this up, and Bismarck's going to just fire this in, and that's going to get shuffled off to the corner. Ella with it, trying to get it up to Ari. Ari passes it behind Tyler. Tyler trying to get a stick on it. John comes up with the puck. John fires a shot. Ari has it. Ari takes a slap shot and he whiffs. Tyler comes back with it. Tyler's going to skate up. Tyler with it. Tyler back to Addy or Ella back to Tyler. Ella's going to have it, and she's going to skate up, and she's going to fire it. John gets the rebound, and he's just going to push it back behind the net. And Bismarck's going to quickly transition this out. Bismarck fires a shot. Addy takes that one hard, and Baylor on the face-off. Bismarck has it. One-timer, and they don't connect at the top. Bismarck's got to regroup. Beckham trying to get a stick on it. Bismarck comes up with the loose puck, and they're going to skate this in. That shot, and that's going to get sent wide. Bismarck pass, that gets caught up by Hudson. Good pass there by Dylan. Beckham gets tied up, and Bismarck's going to skate this in. Bismarck fires a shot. Dylan uses his body, and that's going to get sent down. Bismarck's with it. They fire a shot. That gets cut down. Another shot, and that's going to get cut down. Another hard shot from the point, and that's going to get sent down to the corner. Dylan with it. Dylan pass doesn't quite get there. Puck comes out to Beckham. Beckham, a hard pass to Hudson, that doesn't connect, and Bismarck's going to transition this back in. And quick shot on net by Bismarck there, and that's going to get covered up by Rosie. Face-off goes out to the point, hard shot, and that's going to go wide. 5 seconds left in the second. Puck's going to wrap around. Centering pass there gets intercepted, and that's going to do it. So back for the third, Max on the face-off, and a little back and forth there. Puck comes back out to center ice, and Bismarck's just going to send this down. Rosie's going to give it a little touch to Axel. Axel's going to break this out to Jackson. Jackson's going to skate this up. Jackson tries to get to Max, and they don't connect. Axel holding it, Ivan with it. Ivan skates it up, is going to skate this up. He makes a move around one. He makes it around two, and then this shot goes wide. Bismarck quickly transitions. Good stick there by Axel to keep break that rush down. And now Ivan with it. He's going to try to skate this up the boards. And Ivan gets tripped up. And then the puck's going to come out. Scouts have it now. Scouts trying to work it up the boards. Touch. Chip doesn't quite get it there. And now now Bismarck's going to skate this up and in. And a shot, and that's going to get covered up by Rosie. Face-off taken by Tyler. Puck, quick shot and by Bismarck, and that's going to get sent down to the corner. Another hard shot, and that's going to get sent back, and that's going to go off the boards. Puck's getting close, and another shot, and that's going to get covered up by Rosie. Face off, won by Bismarck, and that's down in the corner now. John with the strong poke check behind the net. Sticking with it. John battling now. John with it, he's skating down with it, and he gets tied up there at the blue line. Now Bismarck's going to transition this out. That shot, that's going to get sent down to the corner. Ella with it. Ella trying to get it up to the boards. And that shot's going to go off the boards, and Tyler's going to come up with it. Tyler over to John. John's going to bounce this off the boards to Ari. And we'll get a whistle. Face-off goes into the corner. Bismarck quickly transitioning down. And that should be offsides on that. Face off, won by Bismarck, and they have it. They're going to fire a shot, and that's going to hit Rosie's stick, and that's going to go down to the corner. Bismarck still with the puck behind the net, and they're going to try to move it around. Puck gets deflected down there in the slot, and now Beller's going to come up with it. Beller trying to get it up to Hudson, and he's going to draw a penalty after that big hit. So the Scouts will go on the power play here with 11:40 left in the game. Baylor on the face-off. Puck goes to Hudson. Hudson backhand to Beckham. Beckham shot. That gets right down there. Hudson still hanging with the puck. Puck comes out to Baylor. Baylor fires a shot. That goes high. Another centering pass by Hudson, and that gets knocked out to the boards. And now Bismarck's going to skate this down and in. Bismarck working the puck around. And that shot's going to get cut down there in the middle. Now Axel has it. And Axel's going to move it down. Bismarck's going to quickly transition this down. And Beller comes up with a loose puck. Puck going to chip in, and James is just going to bounce this off the board. Max with it now. Max makes a move. Puck goes to James. James fires a shot, and that's going to go behind the net. And Bismarck's going to quickly skate this out and Axel comes cross-site to slow that down. James gets his stick on it. And two Scouts run into each other playing the puck. And Bismarck trips over the blue line. Hard shot by Bismarck, and that's going to get sent to the corner. Bismarck with it, and they're going to continue shooting. Scouts look like they're out of gas as they keep watching the puck. The other shot, Max is just going to get it. He's going to throw it down, and that should go for icing to get some fresh legs. Face-off goes back behind the boards into the corner. Bismarck centering pass. Defense quickly collapses on it. Puck still loose down there, kind of low. And now Bismarck's going to move the puck around. Bismarck fires a shot, that hits a body. And another shot, and that's going to go wide. Ella's got it. And one stick handle too many, and Bismarck's got it. Bismarck fires a shot, and that's going to go wide. Puck's going back and forth off the boards. Puck's down there low. Good tie out there by Ella. Shot, and that's going to come up. Addie has it, and Addie's going to fling this up, and that's going to end up going for icing. Face-off gets tied up in the middle, quick shot on net, and that goes down to the corner. Another centering pass, good stick there by John to break that pass up. Another hard shot, and that's going to go wide. Hoagie's got it. Hoagie's going to try to trip it up to Tyler, and he does. Tyler's on the rush now. And now Bismarck's going to transition this the other direction. Tyler comes up with the puck after the deflection off the stick, and touch pass to, I guess, the other team. John battling against the boards, and he's trying to push it the other direction. John comes up with the loose puck after it. John fires a shot, and that hits the net. That hits the post. Puck's going back and forth as Bismarck enters the zone. Centering pass there, broken up. Shot, then that goes wide. John back there tying it up. Looks like Hoagie comes down. Hoagie's going to try to skate this up. Puck's going to get off a skater, and that's going to quickly transition back. And they're going to get an offsides window call on that. Hudson comes up with a loose puck after the face-off, and he's going to try to skate this down. Hudson gets pinned against the boards. Puck's going back and forth, and looks like Hudson has a stick, and the Duncans just another shot on net, and we're going to get a whistle. What's that? I have no idea. Every hockey parent in here's stomach just quivered a little bit as we witnessed the first broken stick of the season. Bismarck with it, and they fire a shot, and they score. And that'll tie the game up 5-5. Face off won by Bismarck, and they still skating the puck in. Another shot, and that's going to get gloved by Rosie. Puck's going to get sent hard to the other side. Bismarck moving the puck around, they get a shot, and that's going to hit a stick and get sent behind the net. Bismarck working the puck around, they fire a hard shot, and that's going to get cut down in the middle.
Get ready!
Max with it, and James comes up with the loose puck, and he's going to get this up to Max. Max trying to just get this out of the zone. Puck's going back and forth, and good stick by Axel to slow that down. Jackson with it out. Jackson fires a shot, and that's going to get sent wide. On the breakout, and Axel with it, and Axel's just going to send this, and that's going to wrap around. Addy with it at the holding at the blue line, and that shot's going to get intercepted. Good stick lift and by Ivan to break that shot up. And big hit there. So another big hit. And so the Scouts should go on the power play here. Face off won by Tyler, puck moving around. John with it, John fires a shot and he sails that wide high over the net. And now Bismarck's going to send this back in. Puck's in between the feet. Tyler with it, and he gets taken out. Puck's still down there low. Bismarck's going to skate up with the loose puck. And that puck's going to get shoveled in down low. Centering pass there, puck gets down low, and Rosie's going to cover this up.
Job, Rosie!
Face-off goes all the way to the other side. Bismarck able to keep it in, centering pass, and that's going to get picked off by Axel. And Bismarck's just going to chip this back down and in. Beckham with the puck now. Beckham's trying to skate this up. Beckham gets it over to Hudson. Hudson fires a shot, and that's going to get covered. No, he totally snowed him. Totally. Baylor with the puck. Baylor trying to get it over to Hudson. Puck comes loose for a second, and it gets tied back up again. Axel with the puck. Axel fires a shot, and that's going to go behind the net. Beckham trying to get a stick on it, and he's going to lose an edge. Hudson comes up with it. Hudson to Baylor, and they don't connect. Baylor trying to chip this over to Axel. Axel was able to hold the line, and Bismarck clears it. Puck goes to James. James just fires this off the boards. Bismarck's got to regroup, and they're going to just send this in deep. Axel with it, and Axel's going to lose it there. Hard shot. And we're going to get a whistle with the skater down. Well, it's getting chippy down there. Puck comes out to the blue line and they fire a shot, and that's going to go wide. Baylor tries to get it out, and Bismarck just turns around to send this back in. Another shot, and that's going to get shuffled behind the net. Ivan working, trying to get the puck out. Bismarck with a shot, and ooh, that gets deflected, and that goes wide open the net. Tyler trying to get it up to Max. Max makes a move around one, and can't hang on to another shot on net. Two shots on net. Puck still loose down there low. Now it's behind the net. Max with it. Max to Ivan, and that shot's going to get covered up for a whistle. Just under 90 seconds left in a tie game. Face off won by the Scouts. Addy with it. Addy puts it on net. Pucks get deflected. Ari trying to get a stick on it. And Bismarck breaks us out. Addy with it, and she's just going to turn around and fling it back in, and that's going to go for an offsides. So the Scouts are going to get the deliberate offside, so it's going to move to the far side dot. Bismarck's got it, and they're going to skate it up, and they're going to fire a shot. Good job by Addy to cut that in front. A hard shot after that ricochet, and that's going to go behind the net. Baylor's going to be the first one to loose puck. Baylor's going to skate this up. Baylor's trying to skate this up. John has it. John is sticking with it. John fires a shot. Oh, Rory almost had the rebound. And now Bismarck's going to transition it down. 30 seconds left. And Bismarck's going to keep it in and send it down deep. 20 seconds left. And the puck's going to come out. John's got it. John tries to chip it out. Ari clears it. They got to regroup. Looks like we're going to get a tie up, and we're going to get a whistle with just under 3 seconds left. So 3 seconds left, and that's going to do it, and we're going to end this one in a tie. So we're going to go, it looks like, to overtime. So it looks like we're going to overtime here. We got 5 minutes on the clock here, sudden death. Bismarck with the puck, and they're going to fire this, and they're just going to send it down deep. Puck's low, puck's down there, and Rosie's got it. And Rosie's got it. So the refs wave off that big collision down there that knocked the puck in, and face off, hard shot, Baylor knocks that down, and Bismarck's going to wrap this around. Beckham trying to get there. Ella trying to, she gets tied up and pinned.
Go, Scouts! Come on!
Puck comes loose, now Baylor's got it. Baylor trying to get it over to Hudson, they don't connect. And now Bismarck is going to transition this back in. And that quick shot, and that's going to get covered up by Rosie. Come on, John, we need one, let's go! So another defensive zone face-off here for the Scouts. Puck comes out to John. John has it. John gets it across the line, and he gets caught up in the ref's foot. John's still hanging with it. And then he ends up losing it behind the net. Dylan trying to hold the line. Puck's going back and forth. Scouts regroup. And Bismarck skates us in, and that shot's going to go off of Rosie, and Rosie's going to cover that up. Face off down there. Bismarck has skating it up. Puck gets off loose, and now Ari has it. Ari's going to try to bounce this off the boards, and he's going to lose an edge. And Bismarck's got it. John on the forecheck with Tyler. Tyler gets clipped from behind. Nope. And Bismarck's going to just skate this out and around. Axel over to Ari. Ari can't hang on to it. Bismarck's going to skate this down and in. Oh, bull crap! So the Scots going to go on the penalty kill here for tripping. Puck's battling down there. Puck's down there low. Good job by Addy to another shot, and that's going to get deflected. And that puck trickled towards Rosie, and good cover up by him to kill that. Face off, a hard shot, and that's going to get sent down to the corner. Bismarck working the puck around, and they shot, and that gets cut down in the middle. Another shot on net, and Rosie's going to cover that up. Face off, won by Bismarck, hard shot, and that's going to get sent down to the corner. Another shot, and that's going to get covered up. Bismarck wins the face-off, another shot, and that's going to do it. And the Scouts are going to fall in overtime 6-5. And that should wrap up our weekend.
Thanks for watching. We are off next week. And back the first weekend of December in Faribault, Missouri. That'd be nice. Faribault, Minnesota. Thanks for watching this weekend.